Warning. It is the opinion of the 4th Street Productions LLC and the Working Perspectives podcast that we should inform you that some of the language used in this recording could possibly be considered offensive. You have been warned, so if you decide to listen to the recording, then don't complain about the language.
Old Deep Throat Davey at 5 a.m. decides to copy a fucking key card to a certain room of a certain mail that he had to be in earlier with another guy to fix a TV issue. He came back 5 a.m. What's Davey fucking dick still? Davey puts this dude's big toe in his fucking mouth and starts sucking on this guy's feet while he's asleep. This is the manager of the hotel sucking on the fucking resident's feet who's asleep. Guy wakes up, texts this guy, lucky he didn't get shot. Must be a queer. There's only steers and queers in Texas, right? But so, doesn't shoot him, tells him, get the fuck off me. What are you doing? Davey runs out, makes a ditch dive for it. He goes to security. Security gloves him off. They're like, there's no way that's not. He was like, the manager, I woke up, he had my whole fucking 3 front toes in his mouth and was, giving me the fucking Gluck 9000 with his goddamn big toe.
And it was a
call
man?
Police on poor old
man's
Davey,
toe?
right? So Davey's now, damn right it was. Sweaty ass old, probably didn't shower, was at a convention all day. Who the fuck knows? But
Hairy knuckles.
Davey the Dyson over here is now charged with aggravated assault and burglary, and they're 2 felony charges. So shout out Davey, the fucking toe sucking dipshit.
Wow. Hi, hello, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. On the show today, we'll be bringing you topics from around the globe. The topics will be falling under 3 different categories. The categories are Stupid Is As Stupid Does, Incredibly Incredible, and Sports and Speds. In case you're wondering, you can find all our stuff and all our content on all podcast platforms and YouTube at Work Perspectives Podcast. You can follow us on Instagram, Work Perspectives Podcast. You can join us on the Twitter and the TikTok at Working P Pod. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, please email us at workperspective@gmail.com. And please like and subscribe so we keep bringing you this sweet, sweet content. Strong Stem, how we doing? Bay.
Feeling fucking tough when I got the gordita crunch up in here. Say hello to little Nikki. Say hello to my little friend.
For all those listening, Steve is holding up a half Chihuahua, what is it?
Wiener dog. It's a Chiweenie, cuz.
Chiweenie.
Yeah, which my niece is called the Mean Cheween.
The Mean Cheween. I kind of like it. Your nieces are
Pretty good
very
nickname.
creative.
Yep.
Very good. Lasmeeshma, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good, man.
Good. Glad to hear. Benoit Podcasy. You're not looking great in your attire, and your background is disturbing. But how are you?
I'm doing swell, man. I'm doing swell. I'm just happy to be
not
here.
true.
Happy to be back on the show.
Very nice. Well, speaking of 3-2 and happy to being back on the show, this is the Working Perspectives Podcast. Let's get this thing started. Let's go.
It's all objective to be effective by voicing societies. Working perspective, exploring your day and how you get paid. Launching a new episode every Tuesday. Your day can transform while we inform with new episodes available on every platform. So check out our vibe and how we get live. Then do us a solid. Share and subscribe. We're just sharing. We're just sharing. We're just sharing. Working perspectives.
All right. Like we said, on this show, we'll be bringing you topics from around the globe. The topics are going to fall under 3 different categories. The categories are Stupid Is As Stupid Does, Incredibly Incredible, and Sports and Speds. So let's get right into it with the first topic with good old Strong Stem Steve Cabot. Steve, what do you got for Stupid Is As Stupid Does?
So we happen to be going to a nice establishment, the Hilton,
Damn it.
I knew you wanted to-
God
in
damn
the
it.
in the party bridal shower capital bachelorette party of the world, Nashville, Tennessee. We got David Dirty Digit Neal,
I was
52
gonna do
years
this
old,
exact
manager
story,
at the Hilton
man.
there. Old Deep Throat Davy at 5 a.m. decides to copy a fucking key card to a certain room of a certain male that he had to be in earlier with another guy to fix a TV issue. He came back 5 a.m. with Davy fucking dick still. Davy puts this dude's big toe in his fucking mouth and starts sucking on this guy's feet while he's asleep. This is the manager of the hotel sucking on the fucking resident's feet who's asleep. Guy wakes up, texts this guy, lucky he didn't get shot. Must be a queer. There's only steers and queers in Texas, right? But so doesn't shoot him, tells him, get the fuck off me. What are you doing? Davy runs out, makes a ditch dive for it. He goes to security. Security blows him off. They're like, there's no way that's not. He was like, the manager, I woke up, he had my whole fucking 3 front toes in his mouth and was, giving me the fucking Gluck 9000 with his goddamn big toe.
Oh, and it
They had
was
to
a
call
man.
police on poor old
man's
Davy,
toe?
right? So Davy's now,
Yes.
damn right it was.
Oh,
Sweaty ass
yeah.
old, probably didn't shower, was at a convention all day. Who the fuck
yeah.
knows?
Ugh.
But
Hairy knuckles.
Davy the Dyson over here is now charged with aggravated assault and burglary. And they're 2 felony charges. So shout out Davy, the fucking toe sucking dipshit.
Wow. I mean,
So-
burglary for the break-in, right?
Yes, for
Yeah,
busting
okay.
into his room. Because they also,
Yeah.
ready for this? They never found the key card that he copied. He also ditched that, John. So Davy ditches, got rid of the, no gun, no fucking murder, no case.
Yeah,
What are you talking
yeah.
about?
Wow. I mean, dude, it would be like, I would feel like I'm
What would you do?
torturing someone if they're sucking my feet.
Fuck that. Go in the other perspective. What
Yeah.
happens when Bull's got your toe and your hairy ass knuckle from your
Ugh.
gorilla ass foot in his mouth? Do you
Ugh.
throw up first, then punch him? Or
Ugh.
do I punch him first, then throw up?
You just
How does this
start
go?
firing bicycle kick. Dude.
Just-
You just start kick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, so
Like-
I was gonna. This is a great story. I was gonna
Great
do this
story.
one too. So when he talked to the cops, he claimed that he could smell smoke coming from the room, and he wanted to go in just to
But
make
no
sure the
alarms went
guy
off.
was safe and everything.
Oh my
Yep.
god.
But I guess when there was no smoke, he was like, "All right, he's safe and sound. Better suck his toes to make sure he's okay."
Yeah, of course the cops were like, how come there was nothing tripped? And he was like, I mean, I smelled it, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Okay. All right,
Yeah.
Davey, fucking deep throat.
Yeah. I don't know
He's
what
like,
I don't know.
I have CPR dyslexia. I thought we were supposed to start down here.
And look, I don't
that's
mean to get
funny.
gross, but I'm just trying now. I'm jumping in Davey's perspective. Say this was fucking J-Lo. Am I sticking my tongue sideways through his toes? Was he deep throating his big toe? What's he doing here? Right? Is this foreplay? Is he full on toe fucking? What's
I don't know,
happening?
man. Feet people are weird to me.
Feet
Like
people
no
are
matter
weird.
what.
You know
But
what?
dude, I hate to be like this because, like, you know what I mean? Like,
They should be
I'm
jailed.
not the best looking dude in the world, but the guy's picture, you see the guy's picture and you're like, yep, he sucked
Yep.
his toes. It's
Dave,
not even
then we
like,
caught him.
it's not even debatable. He did
Then
it.
his name switched to Davey. Definitely did it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Davey did it.
Oh,
What was it? What's his real name, Steve? Dave what?
David Neal, Neal. Shout out David Neal. Fucking weirdo, cuz you straight weirdo.
Dude, I'll
Super
tell you, Nashville is the it's
Capital
the-
of Brajules, and this
It
weirdo
is-
sucking dude's toes. What
It
the
is-
fuck is the matter with you? God damn it.
All right,
David?
here we go. You want to see
He's
what
now
this
do
fucker
better,
looks
David.
like?
David, do better.
well, yeah.
Yeah,
Of
wait till you
course,
see his
Of
of
picture.
course, you need to see this guy. Here
It's
we
so
go.
believable. It makes the story that much more
Here we
believable.
go.
Yeah,
look,
there
I
you
Oh
mean,
boy,
Jesus
That's
Christ.
Davey Digits.
he looks like
Davey
he looks like he looks like when Rachel Dratch used to do Debbie Downer on SNL. He looks
Oh
like the
my
Debbie
God.
Downer.
Yeah, that's a good
impersonation.
call.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn. I mean,
Yeah,
shout
that guy's sucking toes.
out. Oh,
Yep.
so
Makes it more believable, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Liam was
that's
dead on
tough.
with that. When you see the picture, you're like, nah, yeah, Davey did it.
Yeah.
yeah,
Damn.
You're like, allegedly,
Fuck.
no, this motherfucker
Yeah.
did it.
Yeah.
yeah.
He did it to a dude. Like,
Dude, he's in
Yo,
Brajul Capital. He's doing it to dudes.
What's the difference? Listen, here's what I'll say.
Man
right?
feet are
Just-
way worse.
oh
No,
hell yeah, they're way worse.
It's so
Listen,
worse,
who
dog.
cares? Who cares? Who cares? What I'm saying is like this dude left the hotel room and was like, I gotta suck them toes. Like that was his deal.
Because remember, he was in there earlier in the day.
Right. He had seen him earlier and he was like, I don't know what has to happen. But like, think about like, he goes to lunch.
You think he was barefoot?
You know what I
then?
mean? He does his paperwork. He's waiting for him to fall asleep. Like, dude, chick, whatever it is, that impulse, like I don't know why crazy people do what they do, and crazy is a relative term. And sick people. I'm just happy that I'm not the dude, right, who's walking out of that room being like, "Ooh, I gotta break in here in the next 8 hours and suck them piggies," like, because that happened. Like that was that guy's.
How
whole
crazy
deal.
is Davey? How crazy you think Davey saw it through the shoes, or you think Davey saw him barefoot, maybe in some toe fucking Jesus?
Maybe he was
slides?
like, he was trying on a
How Davey
that was a
do
little
it?
too tight. And Davey was just like, "Oh no!"
I saw it bust.
That's
that
my
big toe
jam.
busting out. His shoes were a little. I could see the dick print.
Where's
the
your
big
toe?
Oh God.
Where's your
Come
toe?
on,
Damn.
Well,
Damn.
shout out Davey Neal.
Shout out.
God bless.
Damn.
God bless.
Awesome.
God bless.
Yep.
Did
Shout
Did
out
he go to
Nashville.
jail for that? I'm confused. Like, what happens here?
I mean, you're gonna charge. I guess you charged with assault, burglary, and assault, right?
Listen, I'm a very open-minded guy. If I wake up and some dude is sucking my toes, I'm pressing
F1s.
charges. If I wake up and some woman is sucking if I wake up and some stranger is sucking my toes in my house or my hotel room,
hey,
I'm pressing
hold
charges.
on,
Sofia
hold on.
Vergara,
If
I'm gonna be
It's
okay.
such a slim. It's such a slim percentage.
If
Like
I wake up,
there's a 1% chance.
If you woke up with
I
your
wake
wife
up-
I don't even think
sucking
it's
your
one,
toes,
Bern.
you'd still.
I
be.
would I'd be pissed off. I'd be like, that'd be weird too.
Hold on. If I woke up to a guy sucking my toes, I'm the one catching charges. There's no charge in him. I'm going to kill him in the fucking room. Dog, take my gross ass toe out your mouth.
No,
Damn
for
it,
sure,
yo.
but-
You can't be sucking my
I'd
toe.
say bicycle.
I got
kicks.
athlete's
Luke
foot
and
and shit. I've been
bicycle
scratching
kicks.
it.
Actually, Liam's
Been rubbing my
Liam's
sock
philosophy
through
is
it.
right. Liam's just
Nice.
like just do a grown-up tantrum. Just
Yeah.
start throwing limbs everywhere as hard as you
Yeah.
can.
Hell yeah. So, all right, nice. Good shit, Steve. Liam, sorry.
Sorry,
took
Liam.
yours.
That's okay.
Do you
I
have
gotta back up.
another stupid
Yeah, I
stupid
do.
does
What
on
a
deck?
fucking. That's why you go to me first. This kid comes
He
prepared.
always does. Always.
Yeah, great assist too, Liam. Liam being a real team
Yeah,
player, being like,
yeah.
no, I like this story. Let's talk more about it.
Yeah. Good shit, Lasmeeshma. What do you got for stupid as a stupid does? Go
All
ahead.
right, so we're gonna go to Huancayo, Peru. All right,
Hell
so
yeah.
in the middle of the night, thieves in Peru made off with 200 sneakers. They broke into a sneaker store, stole 200 sneakers worth over $13,000. Here's the problem, though. They stole like all of them off the display. So they're all the right shoe. So they grabbed like one right shoe, another right shoe, another right shoe, another right shoe.
Dude.
Yeah,
Oh
somebody
my
dropped the
God.
ball bad.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah.
So this was at 3:30
Somebody's going to get
a.m.
murdered.
Yeah, they
That's
got him
incredible.
they got him on camera, stealing all these shoes and everything. And as crazy as this story is, you're thinking like, okay, all these motherfuckers. This is like out of a movie. Like all these motherfuckers stole just the right shoe. You know what the getaway vehicle was? You guessed it. It was a tricycle.
Hell yeah.
It took them 3 attempts to break in, so they were like hacking away at it. They caught everything on tape, collected their fingerprints and everything. So now all the police have to do is just find a couple of guys who always just have like a really clean right shoe and then like a regular shoe on the other foot, you know?
Lashmoosh,
Yep.
I mean,
Jesus Christ.
All the dudes walking like this.
Yeah, you were reading my mind with that tricycle, Lashmoosh. Let me tell you, that's exactly
Yeah,
what I was.
obviously they left in a tricycle.
Duh. Damn. Wait, like one of those old like 90s tricycles that they had down the shore all the time?
It just says they made out in a tricycle. That's it.
Damn.
Just says making off with boxes of shoes on a tricycle.
And just the right.
And they were all
They
like
they might
expensive
have
shoes,
a
too. It was
wagon,
all
yo.
like Nikes and everything. It's just, you know.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
just,
I
they
wonder,
can only
like-
wear it on one foot.
Well, all you got to do is though, you take all those shoes, right? You bury them somewhere, and then when they get you, you're just like, listen, I'll make a deal with you.
Yeah, let me
I'll
go. I'll
tell
give you
you-
back.
I'll give them back to you. They haven't been touched. They're buried somewhere. If I get caught, like, because I have no use for them, you have no use for all those other shoes. Like,
Let's
now
make a deal.
probably they say fuck off because if it's Nike and they're like, we print money, dude. Whatever.
Yeah.
We
Don't worry
don't
about it.
we
You're going
don't
to jail.
we don't negotiate with terrorists.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I mean,
You're
it's
like,
worth the
"Ah."
chat. It'd be like, I've buried half of the shoes. I have a geotag here. If I can just go away and I'll leave the country, you can have them all back. Deal?
But they stole
Right.
200 right shoes.
Yeah.
So like after like the 100th shoe, they didn't realize like, hey, we're not
Hold
picking
on.
up pairs here. Like we're only picking up the right shoe every fucking time.
Hey, hold on. maybe there's a unique, high-bred, super rare market. Like when I mean rare, like Bugatti rare. You know, that a guy has an amputation, and there's a fucking crowd out there with one-legged men that need just one right shoe. And now I cornered a market with the right shoe thing.
That is 100% your demographic if you're these guys.
Amputees is where you live. Yeah,
I'm at the VA hospital looking around and shit.
Absolutely.
That's not right.
You head over to the VFW.
Right.
You're like,
you need a righty? You need a righty?
Yeah.
I know a guy. I got all the righties you need, man.
I'm just
open up a
only
store
rights.
across the
Only
street.
rights. Only
They
rights.
open up a store across the street called Rights Only.
You got to stick. You're just tapping on guys' jeans, hoping it goes ting on the right side. If it doesn't,
We're all rights. Yeah. We're all rights.
No,
Too many
rights.
left shoes? Well, we got all rights.
No, rights only. Just fucking.
Do you have a right shoe that
Rights
just got
only is
dogged the fuck
amazing.
out?
Yep.
Yeah.
Come to rights only. You feel pushed away from other groups? Do you feel ostracized? Come to rights only.
You could
rights
even
run the world.
You could even say we're the right supremacists right here. You know?
Yeah, you lefty fucks.
Hey, you know what they say?
Supremacists.
Or left.
Once you go right, you never go wrong.
Yeah. All right. Nice. Lasmeeshma, that was fucking great. So let's keep it moving then. Let's get into incredibly incredible. Strong Stem, what do you got for incredibly incredible?
All right. So a trans woman was found not guilty of flashing its woman wiener at a local YMCA.
Oh.
So Darren Gills, who now goes by Ratchet Rachel, or just Rachel, whatever. I might have threw the first part in Exena, Ohio, Judge David McNamee cleared old ratchet ass Rachel of 3 counts of indecent exposure. Why? Because a person with children was in a bathroom with them getting changed and had an issue with it, right? So old Dirty Darren here, right? Oh, I'm sorry, Ratchet Rachel, because that's his new name. Decides that their lawyers look at her and go, "You're so fat, no one can see your woman wiener because your gut's so fucking big." That's our defense. And they ran with it. And the judge looked at her, and when you see a picture of old Darren Glines or whatever it is, she is 500 pounds. So the judge took one look at her and agreed and said, even though it took its clothes off, her woman wiener could not be seen because her gut's so fucking big that it's impossible for you to see any of her private parts. Yeah. And she was, all charges were dropped.
Dude, if this motherfucker, so he was in a women's restroom, right?
Yes.
Dude.
Yes.
With
a mom and her little daughters.
Dude, hell fucking no.
Oh, Roger. They said you couldn't see Roger, or you couldn't see fucking Rachel's rager.
Right, you see this guy?
You can't see her rager, yo.
You see this guy?
Yep, that's the bull. That's Darren.
That's
Dirty Darren.
Dirty
now
Darren.
Rachel.
Bro.
And he got off because that gut's so big, the judge said, there's no way you can see his little ass mushroom and stem. There's no way.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like an acorn in a furry squirrel nest.
You looked over and you saw the Michelin Man. You didn't see no indecency. There was nothing you were saying that was scary.
My God.
But I've never seen a guy beat a case on not being able to see your wiener because you're so fat your gut hides your wiener.
But it's
Exhibit A, Your Honor.
I don't know if I buy that though, because it like say, you know what I mean, you're out at the bar all night and everything, you pull over to the side of the road, male or female, if you get out and you start taking a piss, whether anybody can see you or not, you know what I mean, it's still
indecent exposure.
Exposure.
So it's like I don't know, man. There's
also in front of a child, absolutely fucking not. Especially a little girl too.
It would have been all rolled up Rachel at that point. I'd have stormed in there like the fucking Star Wars guys with the white helmets kicking doors and shit.
Yeah. They would have gotten me for beating a fucking woman for beating that whatever he is. Rachel, Darren, whatever.
Hey, that's Dirty Darren. Listen.
Yeah.
Dirty Darren beat
Ratchet
the case
Rachel.
by saying my Ratchet Rachel said my woman wiener is so little and my gut is so big you can't see shit. Respect it. And the judge was like, you know what? Technically, by the law, you're right. You didn't whip your wiener out because it's physically impossible for you to whip your woman wiener out.
Yeah. Shout out the lawyer.
Listen, this is one of the oldest defenses in the book. Okay. This is a very, very rudimentary law trick.
Yeah.
You know?
Sure.
The old hidden wiener trick.
The old sneaky
old woman wiener.
The old can't see my ween.
The old
Yeah.
have you seen my ween?
The brain is not up here that works that. The brain's down there that works in.
A tale
What do you
as
want me to
old
do?
as time, gentlemen. A tale as
Yeah.
old as time.
Yep. Nice. All right. Good shit, strong stem. Lasmeeshma.
I hope you burn in hell, Dirty Darren.
Yeah, for sure. Lasmeeshma, what do you got for incredibly incredible?
Okay, Salt Lake City, Utah. A woman who wrote a children's book.
Home of the
on
Mormons.
Yep, these are the Mormons. A woman who wrote a children's book on grief after her husband's death is now being charged with that husband's murder.
Murder.
Oh shit!
I saw this. Yeah.
Dude, she went
I
on
almost did
TV.
this, Lee. That's hilarious.
She went on like local television and stuff, like pushing this book and everything. It's a book called Are You With Me and everything, telling everybody, you know what I mean? Like her story, all the things her and her family went through. Meanwhile, the police are like gathering evidence and everything. So after the husband died last year, her name's Corey Rickens. She wrote the children's book, but her story was she made her husband like a vodka drink or what's the one that comes in a copper cup? I can't
Gimlet.
Moscow Mule.
Moscow Mule.
baby.
She's making them a Moscow Mule. She put the kids to bed, then she comes down and she finds them there dead. Problem is, the medical examiner takes a look at him, and dude's got 5 times the lethal dose of fentanyl in him. So
Hell yeah, he's partying.
yeah, so even if he's
Without that.
having a drink, popped like one of those press 30s or something, it's still that's not even close to enough to like what was in his body, So they're looking this chick up, you know what I mean? They're investigating and everything, and they nab a dealer who claims she bought like $900 worth of fentanyl off him one time, $900 another time. She bought Vicodin off him, and the husband got sick. She bought Vicodin first. You know what I mean?
Hell
Put
yeah.
it in his
That's
food
how it
and stuff.
starts.
He got sick, but he like survived the Vicodin. So she asked the dealer like, "Hey, give me something stronger." So he gives her fent. She puts it in his drink, and now he's no more. When they arrested her, she had GHB on her too.
What is GHB?
It's like a club drug.
It's the date rape drug.
Yeah,
man.
it's like
It's a roofie?
It's a roofie, yeah.
Hell yeah. I never heard GHD. Hell yeah.
So she went off on her own. She tried to switch her name on the life insurance and everything. And this lady, all the while, she made this book and everything. She fist fights the dude she killed's sister a day after he died and everything.
This bitch is a gangster.
Yeah, she was like out of her fucking mind. But dude, if you like look at her picture and everything, she looks like totally normal. Like the
What's her
pictures of
name?
the family are
She's
totally
kind of
normal.
hot, Liam. I seen her.
Yeah, she is
John's,
kind
the
of
John is the John's not bad.
Yeah,
yo.
it's
What's
Corey Kouri Rickens Richins,
And they had like a
Who the
full
fuck
blown like
spells
media
Corey
thing
that
for,
way?
and hold on, a bitch who kills you. And also
Yeah,
the whole book thing, like I said, I looked this up too. I almost did this one, Liam. The girl was like all in all these press photos with the book, doing like sitting so people
Sure.
could get it, and it was like a big ordeal. Yeah,
she
yeah.
went on the local morning show, like
Yeah,
all
yeah.
happy, like
This
you
was
know
a
what I mean?
legit, like, she made a press release about the grievance of the husband that she killed.
Yeah, she would definitely. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not kicking her out of bed, I'll be honest.
No. Oh, they have kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Both of her
This
kids
Jones
are
a super
younger than
whore.
11 years old too.
This is the
Oh my
fucking devil,
God.
cuz. You're looking at the
Bro.
devil.
dude, this is what you get for being raised Mormon. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
He's fucking
Right?
nuts, bro.
Honestly,
Because hey, there's no way out when you're a Mormon brajol. You like either you kill the husband or you deal with the other 8 broads he fucks.
if my
I
if
didn't
my
mean that.
if my wife murdered me, I'd get it.
Right.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like
Right.
I'd be like, yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, you
You
put up
100%
with this for
deserve
so
it.
long.
You got enough
like-
evidence
Yeah.
to make
But-
a case.
and like I wouldn't haunt her. I'd wish her well. I hope she raised the
Yep.
kids well. But if I found out she wrote a book about how sad she was about it, that's over the line. I get you being murdered by your spouse. It's amazing she hasn't done it already. But
Right.
you can't write a book about it and be like, I'm so sad. I guess he had a heart condition and
Yeah.
$1,800 worth of fentanyl in Moscow Mule.
I think the dealer burned her. You know what I mean? He's like,
Must have,
yeah,
right?
sure, $900 for
Yeah, here you
5
go.
of them. You know?
Yeah.
Give us-
Here,
yeah,
you
hold
get
on.
330.
one every week
Yeah,
for
hold
the
on.
next 5 weeks, and then we'll go to phase 2.
Yes. For everyone that knows, and I know who knows, you don't go from Vicodin to fentanyl. That's kind of, we're not going we're not going at the bunny slope in Pennsylvania to the fucking Alps in France. You know what I mean? Like that's not the progression. So clearly somebody in the middle was like, these will be fine.
Yeah.
Boop, boop, boop.
Yo, but anyway, is there again? This is gonna sound terrible. I don't mean to say this, but it's not a bad way to go out as a person because it's not like a painful.
No, night.
You just go to sleep and you never wake up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This
You
is
just go to
night.
sleep.
Oh, he probably felt fucking great on his
It's
way
not
out,
like me
you know?
getting fucking clipped by some grandma while I'm on my 4-wheeler and half my torso's off and I can see the blood draining out. And it takes 10. I'm like, God damn it, this is how it goes.
Matt getting smushed by a Brinks truck on his bike. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
Matt seeing it for that 3 seconds, him going, oh no.
Oh,
Bang over.
yeah. Well, yeah.
Easy meat missile.
Yeah, how about it? So nice, good shit. It's always the good-looking ones that want to kill you. Am I right? Or am I right?
Yeah, she wasn't. I mean,
You are right.
Yeah, you're not kicking her out of bed for eating crackers. That's for
no,
sure.
sir.
Nope.
No, sir.
All right, let's keep it moving. Let's get to sports and spades. Lasmeeshma, I'm going to go back to you, baby. What do you got for sports and spades?
So you guys, we all go to like Sixers games, Eagles games, you know what I mean? Hockey games or hockey, all that stuff. And when we go to buy food, we're like, oh my God, dude, these prices are outrageous. You know what I mean? Like out of control. Well, the Formula One Miami Grand Prix came to town.
Hell
and
yeah.
anybody want to guess what nachos we're going for?
I'm going to say because Formula One is the most expensive sport in the world. So I'm going to hammer that at like fucking in Miami, $32 for nachos.
I was going to say 34. My guess was going to be 34.
So I would say probably $60.
Nope, you're all
Damn.
wrong. $275.
Matt
Oh,
won, this was
my
this
God.
was Showcase Showdown. He wins with a 60 spot. God damn.
And if
Right.
you're,
Jesus.
you know what I mean? If say you worked a little overtime that weekend, you want a fruit salad for only $20 more at $295, you can get yourself a fruit salad.
God. Oh
I bet
my
those
God.
nachos suck too. I bet they're
Oh, they were
fucking. I bet they're a 4 out
Actually,
of 10.
Hold on.
They better
You're
be
in
the best
Miami.
nachos I've
They're
had in
probably-
my fucking
they're
life.
not.
No, there's some
They're
real
not.
Latinos down there. There's probably those are probably
don't
some
care.
decent nachos.
So
They're
there
not
was a,
$200, but
there
they're
was
not
a
$20.
there was a sampler platter that had some sliders, a ribeye quesadilla, and chicken tenders. Anybody want to take a guess?
I mean, are we looking at 300?
I
Hell
was going
yeah.
to say 6.
With all those? No, north. I'll go
Okay.
because we're doing Showcase Showdown, right?
All right.
So I don't want to overgo Bern. I'm gonna go
I'm saying
515.
all right.
Shut up, Bern. You already put your number out.
Yeah, 6.
What
I
was
gonna
your
say
number? 6? Okay.
6. I
No,
said
it
like
wasn't.
6.
Yo, run the tape back. It was higher than that.
You said 600.
You
right?
said
600. Yeah, 600.
Oh, all right. I thought it was
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, I don't.
515.
Not $6, man.
What's yours?
515. 515.
Okay. Matt.
I said 300.
He went way
Okay.
low. Yeah, Matt fucked up.
Well, 500 even for the chicken tenders, a
Damn,
quesadilla,
Matt
and
won!
some sliders.
Matt
500
won.
even.
I missed it by $15.
Dude, a
Matt,
fifth
you
of
just won.
Tito's vodka. You can get yourself a bottle of vodka. $20 in a Florida liquor store. $560
Yeah.
at the Grand Prix.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
And if
Now-
after all that you want to go for dessert, you get a couple scoops of ice cream for
Hell yeah.
$245.
Gelato.
Holy shit.
So
Now,
This is-
like I said, the sport of F1 is the most highest class shit you've ever seen with the most deep pockets of
Dude, they
any
probably
place.
didn't
on
even
the-
bread.
Those,
notice.
those cars
old
alone,
money.
old money, old
Oh.
money. Yeah, it's insane.
They probably-
That's
yeah,
why
they probably didn't even
shout out to Northeastern Pennsylvania with the Andretti family, who was one of the few American families that could bust into this old other part of the world money that way before America money
Ugh.
with this wild ass sport with the most
Yeah.
these cars. I can't even explain it to people how fast those cars are.
Dude, even like the I guess like the minor leagues, I guess like the up and comer league is a massive has a massive
So
following.
much bread
Oh,
involved.
so much money. They're basically
Well, Netflix,
like-
right?
balling.
Netflix started doing the
Yeah.
show a couple years ago. But I mean,
yeah.
that's always been there, and it's always been this high class and
Now-
this expensive and this kind of elite. But now they were like, why aren't we just this is cool. Like, why aren't we getting everyone to start putting us on ESPN or TBS or like whatever?
I love it.
But
Max Verstappen.
And
Verstappen,
now remember,
man.
so I thought of a good example. So the way they do this, there's IndyCar, right? A lot of people in America know Indy. Indy's Bellator. F1 is the UFC.
Okay.
So when F1, that's what was in Miami when he's the F1 series. No. This is the Premier League in Europe. This is the NFL. This is the best of the best. This is the Olympics, not the World. This is.
But they have like 20 races a year, and they were like, there's one in Tokyo, there's one in Australia, there's one in Spain, there's one. You know what I mean? Like every one is a huge event that they have because it's
and the dick sucking queer that owns the Washington Foreskins owns one of those teams. It's a NASCAR team, but he also has like F1 and a little bit
Joe
of
Gibbs.
No, Dan Snyder, that queer.
Joe Gibbs had a bunch of NASCAR teams.
The owner, Snyder's the one who owns, or not Snyder. What's his fucking name?
Well, Snyder's gone, right? Didn't
they just push him out?
Yeah, he just pushed him out. But he's the one who owns all those
I'm sure he's
all the money on race.
I mean, he's wiping all his tears with $100.
All the poor interns he face fucked.
Yeah. Damn, dude. Man,
dude, the one that blew me away though was the fruit salad for $2.95. That one, right? That's pretty wild.
This better be the best goddamn cantaloupe I've ever had in my whole fucking life. Like,
dude, this better come with a TV and an HJ. You know what I'm
saying?
Ready?
Like, here's the worst part. You know, you're there if you're a guy and you ball a little bit. Say you're like the lowest class baller at that event.
Yeah,
and I brought a nice girl to
you're in
a cool event.
Williams Racing.
I gotta buy her that one. Maybe I want one.
You're priced out, dude.
You're priced out.
Yeah, you're not eating. You're not drinking.
You're not Elon Musk.
You are not bringing your kid to F1 for a, hey, let's go check the race. She ain't.
We're going down to Formula One. Let's stop at Wawa and hit the ATM before we get to the before we get to the race.
Because it's cheaper to get in a fucking helicopter and hover around the goddamn ocean and watch it than it is to actually show up and buy fucking fruit salad and nachos.
That's wild. That's wild.
It's over $500 fruit salad.
I'll get Roy Halladay to fly us over. My bad. I didn't mean to say that. It's not funny, right?
What?
I said I'll get
Roy Halladay.
We can all jump in the plane. He'll take us right over the.
Who was the other dude? Who was the other Phillies pitcher who crashed that fucking plane in New York? Corey. Who was the dude? The Phillies pitcher who ended up hitting his plane, single plane, off a building outside of New York and going down.
I don't know. This guy's a fucking legend.
Sounds cool.
Building. Yeah, he is. He's cool.
Sounds cool.
Same era, man. Because I mean, Halladay was
that's fucked up. That was a shitty, untimed joke. Yeah, he went too deep and dark. Wasn't right.
Yeah. So, all right, let's keep it moving. Then
I smoke weed. Is there a detention? I smoke weed.
Yeah, it's all right. We all do.
All right.
Okay.
Jog my judgment.
Let's keep it going with sports and speds. Strong Sam, what do you got for spots and spades?
I mean, how dare you? People should know me by now, right? I see Bern. Bern has the only jersey I can't fucking argue with on. So it's fucking bullshit. It's like an out. It's a bullshit move, Bern. Fuck you. Anyway,
no, not while they're playing the Celtics in the playoffs. Fuck him.
100%, Liam. But I'll never disrespect the Birdman. So anyway. He got this jersey on. The dickhead, Dave Portnoy. So Portnoy, who I love, he's a good dude, says all this fun shit. I actually like the way he, is, right? Of course, loves his sports, and immediately put out his little fucking thing on, which again, his Barstool Sports gambling is on Penn National, whatever. Yeah. Starts in the Philly area. That's to start his first house here in Philly with the whole betting house and going into a bar, blah, blah, blah.
There's a casino. There's a casino in York that they built in a mall.
Yeah.
Just because Barstool put a sports book in there, and that's probably where I'll watch the game tomorrow.
Because he was with Penn National and he had the licensing and did everything else. Yeah. So he's killing it. Boston boy, right? So whatever. Accent's so cool. At least he got rid of most of it. So cool. But he decides to put out immediately Celtics in 4. Puts I forget the amount now. I didn't look it up. He doesn't pay attention that much. But he put a $50,000 wager to make whatever fucking $200,000 at a sweep of 4-0. Loses that. So immediately he puts his next bet in that they're gonna win it in 5.
Right.
And puts that in for 25 racks. to make
We
I don't
see
know,
where this
something
is
ridiculous. He loses that again. So he now had to come out and make this little short speech of his emergency conference that, the Sixers are a threat. He still thinks they win in 7. They're a threat, blah, 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 blah. But, I mean, it was just, it worked perfect. I mean, what do you got to say, Bern?
I mean, I have my own sports and Speds this week. I'm a
Let us have it. Yep.
diehard Celtics fan, but we had this coach last year, right? Ime Udoka, and he was awesome, and he couldn't keep his fucking dick in his pants, and it may have kind of changed this whole era of Celtics basketball. That dude was good, and the guy who's coaching their team now is 34 years old. His name is Joe Mazzulla, and he
Looks
fucking
like he's 14.
sucks. And he sucks. He stands there like this. He does nothing. Now, I get it, right? You have tactical guys, you have numbers guys, you have people guys, but like it's the NBA. All anyone does in the NBA is bitch and cry and scream. Like the reason Doc Rivers is yelling at an official for 3 straight quarters is because he hopes that he's worn him down enough in the 4th quarter to be like, fine, I'll give you guys that call. Like that's part of the deal. The deal's being engaged the whole time. It's not holding on to your timeouts. I was thinking like the Celtics had a shot this year, and now I'm watching and I'm like, this guy is getting outcoached by everybody he plays against. He'll get outcoached by if the Celtics beat the Sixers, he'll get outcoached by Spo. He'll get out like it's infuriating. And yet today they announced the All NBA teams. Embiid and Tatum were both first team.
Rightfully so.
Jaylen Brown was second team, which I was a little surprised with.
A little high.
But I gotta say, I was so positive that James Harden would have no gas in the tank last night. Like just based on watching him for years and years and years, it sucks. I really thought Harden was cooked, and he's figured something out here a little bit. Like I said, I would have bet my life last night that Harden comes out and just takes a shit, because that's kind of what he's been doing for the last couple of years. He has a couple, huge game, and then he kind of falls apart. If James Harden and Embiid are both going to play like that, then I mean, I think the Sixers might actually be
favored. They're favored to win the title this year.
Any
Right
team
now-
you got a
Right now they
retort to that? Because I
Yeah.
got a retort.
On FanDuel they are. They're plus 250. They're the
What-
They're the favorites to win it all right
Who's the next? Utah? Or I'm sorry, I mean Denver rather.
I can tell you right now.
I mean, quick question.
I just want to see who's second.
Did the Flyers make the playoffs?
No,
how
no way.
dare you,
The
dog.
Flyers were
They-
horrendous this year.
I was just gonna
Awful.
say,
it was a mess.
the reason I ask is that God forbid Phillies go to the World Series, lose, Birds go to the Super Bowl, lose. If the Sixers go to the finals and lose, right?
We
That
won't.
all
We're
it
about to
takes-
go fuck LeBron up.
I'm just saying, I would
But anyway, so here's
hate for that to happen.
Bern. That whole let me ask you a question.
Oh, they swapped.
A
Denver, money
veteran
came in. Oh, sorry.
team like the Celtics. Did I just hear you blame it on the fucking 14-year-old coach? Because they don't need that guy. They've been doing this for a long time. I don't want to hear about the coach. These dickheads need to figure it out. I would never. Doc's a fucking moron, in my opinion. But I can't blame him on shit, because these guys have been around for a minute that played on the field. Fuck that dummy. The dummy with he looks like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. You seen their coach? You watch any of these things?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I see the highlights.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Oh. Well, anyway, the Sixers were at like 290.
Good.
And
Matt,
I guess
you kick
money.
him out, yo?
Nah, money came in.
Yeah,
money
I threw his
came
ass
in on.
Hell yeah, Matty.
Money must have came in on the Nuggets, because now the Nuggets are plus 290 and the Sixers are plus 300, followed by the Lakers, then the Celtics, then the Suns.
Yeah. Yep.
Golden State Warriors coming up the end, plus
of course.
1,400.
Nice. Fuck yeah. Nice. All right. I mean, hey, man.
But honestly, this queer did you just blame the coaching after the Sixers beat the shit out of the Celtics?
The one thing he did say, if Embiid and Harden are hot, watch
It's over.
the fuck out.
Do they have
man.
good strip clubs in Boston?
Probably not. I mean,
if hold on, Matty, I'm gonna say this. Fuck Harden. If Maxey was obviously the last game, if anyone outside of Embiid can also get hot, it's a fucking problem, because Embiid's gonna do what he does. Like it's the MVP. He's a fucking giant.
Yeah.
If anyone else on the team, I don't care if it's Toby Harris, I don't care if it's fucking Maxey, I don't care if it's never be PJ Tucker, but at least PJ Tucker yells at people and gets hype.
well, dude,
love
what did
love
he?
his part
Because
in
he
the team.
got into Embiid's ass.
So did you see the scenario for it? So when he
No.
did do that, I know you saw the highlight. It was towards the end of the game. He was having a tough game against Al Horford. Horford, old veteran, was kind of like giving it to Embiid with like the defense and fucking his whole game up, right? So Embiid tried to, he didn't get boxed, or he boxed out a little bit. And PJ came up with, little ass PJ came up with that rebound. It was an N1 for him to go to the line for them to win the game, or at least take the lead a little higher. Walked over to Embiid and screamed in his fucking ear, like, don't be sad and think you're playing bad. You're still the best player in the world. Fucking play like it. Don't stop. Keep being you. Don't fucking put your head down and look all sad.
That's
and be like,
fucking
you know,
leader
that guy
does.
played a good game. Dog, PJ, shout out PJ Tucker. It was the hypest. When I saw it and got to see it like more when they showed it, just the cut down. That's all he did, Matty. Yelling
He's just
his ear
hyping
about
him
how
up. Yeah,
you're
he's
the
like,
best
dude,
player
you're
in
the
the world.
fucking man. Yeah.
Don't be a stop. Keep doing you. I don't care if you miss 50 shots, take another.
Don't let this fucker
You're
get in your head. Yeah. Yeah.
Shout out
Joel
PJ
Embiid.
Tucker, yo.
Nice.
Who I always
Yeah,
hated
well,
on
he's
the
like
stats
a-
suck, but that was so hype.
I think that PJ Tucker, like what his role is, you know what I mean? Because he's been around for
The
a
old
long
veteran.
time. He's just like the old wise elder
So,
holding
yeah.
everybody down.
They made a stat about it's only him, LeBron, and CP3 from that 2003 draft class that are left as starters
in the
NBA.
league, in the whole league.
Yes, yeah, that's
Wow.
start. Like Kyle
Wow.
Korver was at. Bosch was in that. There was a bunch. D Wade was in that year. They're all out of the league.
Wasn't
I did not
Iguodala in
know
that
that.
year too?
They said it. Yeah. I don't know. No, he was after. Iguodala was after because he came after. Yeah. But yeah, the 2003. It's PJ,
Still,
CP3, and LeBron
fucking
still
nuts.
playing basketball.
Dude, I can't
Still
stand
playing
Niang.
basketball.
I can't stand Niang.
Bang, bang.
12 minutes, 0 rebounds, 0 assists, 0 points, dude.
Hell yeah.
He is fucking dead on the floor anytime he's
he's
out
lost.
Yeah. Nice. All right, guys. Well, we are coming towards the top O time.
Hey, sorry, fellas, I got booted.
No.
I had to get back on.
Perfect timing so we could just shit all over you with no retort. No, it was fantastic.
Who are you calling a retort?
Fuck the
All right.
Celtics.
Yeah,
I'm being polite. Yo, he's now French. I got a little pouget to it. It's a retort.
All right, let's.
Why you acting retorted?
Yeah, we're coming to the top of time. Strong Sam, what do you got to say before we get out of here?
If you have a good boy or even a stupid bad bitch at home, like the mean Cheween, you give that dog a good pet before you go to bed. Give it a good pet. That's a good boy. Give that dog a good pet. Shout out Bruno.
Love it. Very nice. Benoit Pahoo. You say. What do you got to say before we get out of here?
I thought it froze again for a minute there. I was like,
yeah,
no.
wait, did Matt cut out?
Seriously? No, Matt. That was Matt. That was Matt just being a
I know,
maestro.
I saw that.
He was just maestroing the shit out of that.
Baby.
Jesus.
I don't know what you guys were saying. It was probably very complimentary stuff and just about how like sportsmanship is real and as long as you play the game the right way, we'll all be friends tomorrow. And that's what
Perfect.
and that's what I was imagining.
Yeah.
So I just appreciate that support, guys, and that we can all be in this together. You know, win or lose, we'll all be friends tomorrow. And
win or lose, none of those rich guys know us.
Listen, either way, my paycheck doesn't change. I guess I'll see you fucking jerk offs again next Wednesday. Because what else do we have to do? So
respect.
Nice, love it. Lasmeeshma, what do you got to say before we get up? I
just want to thank anybody that liked or shared that video from when I was at the convention on Saturday. That
when you banged, who's the boy?
No, the Batmobile.
Yeah, the Batmobile video on Comics Perspectives like completely like blew up. Like in like 2 hours, there was 1,400 views and 92 likes, and that's like far and away better than like outperformed like anything I put out.
Dude, I didn't even check it out. I only saw the still photos. I didn't realize there was a video.
Don't feel bad.
He posted it on his gimmick. He didn't share it with the group. He
posted
I
know,
it on his gimmick. But you can put it on your story.
Did you put the picture of Deadpool grabbing your ass?
Nah, I didn't put that up. Nah.
Dude, I mean, if for all of those listening though, Liam has taken it on his own to start and run the Comic Perspectives channel on Instagram, and it's a great follow. He has
It
great
is. I seen
videos
some
with
Wolverine
excellent,
shit. I jumped right in when I
excellent
seen the Wolverine
commentary
shit.
on the videos. It's like a lot of cool knowledge about comic books and different storylines that we're all aware of with characters that we don't have that much in-depth information on. I really, really like it. He does a great job on it. It's a great follow. Fantastic stuff. And what he's talking about is that he put out a video because he was at a comic convention. Were you there with your daughter, Liam?
Yeah, I was there with my sister and my daughter.
And you
And-
took a video
yeah.
of the original Batmobile, the Adam
89
West gimmick.
The Adam
right?
West one.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
insured for $1 million. It's fucking cool, man. Yeah, check it out.
Dude, it looked great. It looked great. Yeah.
But I was,
Awesome, man.
pretty stoked because that
No,
Those
was
little
dude.
bubble windows in front and behind where you're like,
How cool was that?
like a fucking rocket ship, man.
Yeah, it was awesome, dude. Yeah, real good shit. Great job, Liam. But speaking of Liam doing a great job, this has been another episode of the Work in Perspectives podcast. I'm Matt Lavelle, accompanied today by Strong Stem Steve Cabot, Lasmeeshma Liam Reese, and the bad boy Benoit Podcasy, Bern Podcasy. In case you're wondering, you can find all our stuff and all our content on all podcast platforms and YouTube at Work in Perspectives Podcast. Yeah, us on Instagram at Work in Perspectives Podcast. You can join us on the Twitter and the TikTok, the Working P Pod. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, please email us at workperspective@gmail.com. And please like and subscribe so we keep bringing you this sweet, sweet content. Thanks for listening. Have a great weekend. Thanks. See ya. And we're out. Now,
Barely.
this is- yeah,
Barely.
this- yeah,
I gotta
barely.
be wasted.
Yeah.
Barely.
So,
I
okay.
nibble. I just nibble.
Yeah.
I just nibble.
So real quick, Steve, I
Mhm.
clipped your cat killing contest in New Zealand video.
Yes.
Right.
Did you send it to me?
I no, it's one of like the 4-minute clips on YouTube, right?
Okay, but did you send it to me to I only do Instagram. I'll send it out whenever. Whatever you
It's
send me,
not-
I'll
it's-
send.
It's not an Instagram posting one. It's
Okay.
like it's a 4-minute one, right?
Okay.
So either way, it's gotten 2 comments already, and I would like to read them out. So
yes.
the first comment comes from I suck dough, which is ISUKDOE. I suck dough.
Okay.
It says, if you add another predator to the ecosystem, comma, then
When I
you're
said
just
this.
what?
When I said this, because I said this specifically, get things that can kill the
Yeah, but
dumbass cat.
this
Right.
guy is about to,
Right, so
about
he's-
to call you out, Steve.
He's
So this is where he's
leaving-
calling me out.
School
Okay, this
you
guy
to the
back-
leaving a
game.
comment on the
Okay.
cat killing contest in New Zealand video, which is
Mhm.
available now on our YouTube. So here's what they said. They
I'm about to
said,
slaughter this fucking fruit.
this is I suck dough saying if you add another predator to the ecosystem, comma, then you're just adding another problem.
Correct.
This is studied in biology, and many people have made that
100%
mistake
correct.
throughout history. So no, don't add another predator.
100% correct.
Now, is it ethical to have a competition for kids to kill as many cats as they can? I don't know, but you pointed
Absolutely
out,
not.
But you pointed out that the kids learn very valuable skills doing this. Period.
Sure do.
And now we have another comment.
Hey, hold
Here we
on.
go.
Let me retort that real quick. So the feral cat problem and those little kitty cats that they have are not native to New Zealand.
Nope.
You fucking retard. So
Yep.
they're
Yeah.
invasive species, asshole.
Yep.
Just like the anaconda and the boa constrictors in Florida are, where they will pay you to kill these fucking things because they fuck everything else up.
So I suck though. You can I suck this. All right.
Yes.